What have I got myself into? I found this 2001 BMW 740i on eBay for 400 bucks. So I bought it at nighttime, sight unseen. Went there with a trailer, loaded up, got the title, and took it home. I figure for 400 bucks, I mean, it can't be a bad deal. This was a almost $70,000 car back in 2001. Well, here's the story. The guy bought this car at auction for $800 because it had been in a flood. And apparently he says he drove it. Although I'm skeptical. He says he drove it. But then something happened and he determined that it needed a new immobilizer, which I believe BMW calls the EWS, which is this guy here, and the ECU, which I believe BMW calls the D something something, and it will run. And at this point, I'm not sure if I even want to bother messing with it or just hard it straight out. I mean, it's got 138,000 miles. Came with a phone back in its day, which I doubt works. Here's the battery for it. The owner's manual. The interior's nice. Everything seems there. Except for all the cup holders are broken. And the screen doesn't work on the display there. A lot of pixels out on the dash when I had that on. Power seats, windows, sunroof, all that works. And he already sold the taillights. We got back here. It's like he was trying to get that battery to work with the car. And I noticed the nav unit is missing, which may be why the screen doesn't work. So at this point, I'm not sure if I want to try and get this thing together to see if it'll start, because it won't start right now. You can see it's a little rough all the way around the edges. There's some good trim I could sell, but the bumpers are a little beat up. All the doors have just a tiny amount of rust, which really kind of makes them not useful for anybody wanting to replace a rusty door. Let's check under the hood here. It's got the 4.4 liter V8, and I would love to hear it run, but I can make just as much parting the motor out as I could selling it whole. Found the parking brake in the back seat. The thing about this car is, even if I bought the ECU, the EWS, I have to get it either reprogrammed, which means towing it to a dealership, or buy a new key and the sensor for the column, for the chip in the key, install all that, and then see if it starts. Or just say, screw it, and just start parting the whole thing out, interior, exterior, engine, and all. Not sure which route I'm gonna go yet, but either way, hit that subscribe button and I'll have some updated videos on this car, most likely me showing you how to remove parts from it and not put it back together. I'll now leave you with some of the most satisfying closing sounds I've ever heard a car make. Thanks for watching.